Hello, everybody. My name is Jackson from Stunfisk and Chill. Today I have Christian and Patty, and today we will be giving our thoughts on episode 3 and 4 of the MCU's new TV show, WandaVision. If your name's Austin and you're watching this video, I would recommend clicking off the video unless you want to be spoiled, but you won't watch it anyway, so yeah, let's continue. So episode 3, we have Wanda is pregnant.
Yes. The best episode of the series.
Oh.
You laugh it off now, Jackson, but he's definitely acting serious.
I am.
Oh,
It's the best episode of the series.
So Wanda's pregnant for who knows how.
4 or 3
Maybe
months.
it was
No,
the
it's like a day. It
closing
was like 2
of
days.
Well, no.
She's
What the
pregnant for like
doctor
2
said
days.
originally.
Well, the doctor thought that it was 3 months along, but
Yeah. That's what I meant.
yeah.
So yeah, but he has to go on vacation, and then Vision and Wanda they're like talking for a while, talking about the baby and all that.
50%
The
of
babies.
Yeah,
I don't mind it because it's they gotta
Sitcom.
prepare. It's a sitcom.
Yeah, it's a
still
sitcom. I didn't mind it because it was just the part of the sitcom. And then the real fun begins with Vision going outside, seeing Herb just cut through the wall. Going, hey, neighbor!
And then when I saw that, I'm like, okay, this episode sus already. Herb was being weird at that moment. This whole series is weird. If you don't know that by now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Patty, what happens after?
Geraldine comes in to see on Wanda. Then all of a sudden she starts like having the babies while Vision goes get the doctor. Then
And Hydra soak.
yes, Hydra soak. Then Vision gets the doctor right when they're about to leave for vacation.
Convenient.
The babies are gathered out twins.
That's a twist. That's a twist.
It's definitely
And
not
the babies are
Vican,
the cleanest babies I've ever seen on.
It's totally not from the comics or anything, and like
They definitely didn't look like 4-month-old babies or anything.
No.
they definitely aren't just full-grown children.
It's better than getting like some grown man.
Trust me, there will be full-grown children later in the series.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
See,
Speed and Wiccan.
Christian
I think that's how you say his name.
Christian was mad because he's like, Wanda, they can't be part of the Young Avengers. They were just born, but no. They're gonna be
part of the Young Avengers.
Yeah, they're gonna be
with young
teenagers.
With
they're gonna be teenagers.
With young Link. No, young Loki.
Young Link.
Shut up. Young Loki.
Oh.
Because Loki's gonna lose his powers, and then he's gonna become young.
Please stop talking. Let me explain to you why the Young Avengers thing makes absolutely no sense. So, the people that could be on the Young Avengers so far, we have Miss Marvel's TV show coming out, teenager. Rambo. She's like, she's like early 20s, so I don't know if she'd be a part of it.
She probably will be.
Ant-Man's daughter, teenager.
Kate Bishop! Yeah! No, Hawkeye's daughter.
Hawkeye's daughter, yep.
The 2 Vision and the 2 kids of WandaVision.
No, because they are kids. And
they're gonna grow up in 2 episodes, Christian.
That's definitely gonna happen.
The kids are gonna be right now. It's the 1970s. They're gonna be old in like 3 episodes.
But then they're gonna be too old.
But
they're not gonna be that old.
By 10.
No, definitely not. They're gonna be.
No. That's not how the Force works.
Stop.
We have young Loki.
Can we just stop with our fan? We'll get to our fanfiction later in the
Yeah,
episode.
wait until
Well,
we talk about episode 4 theory.
they have the babies. The doctor comes. They're all like hippie hippie hoopoo hoopoo.
Yep. Then Vision brings the doctor back. The doctor says, "Oh, it's fine. We're not gonna go on vacation. We can't leave here anyway." That's when Vision goes, "Oh, okay." Then Vision comes back, sees Herb and the other neighbor. I forgot.
Agnes.
Her name. Yes.
Agnes,
They're
Kimmy of the season.
yeah.
They're just hanging out over there.
They're talking weirdly and saying how Geraldine kind of just showed up. That's when she mentions to Wanda about Ultron killing her twin brother.
Who?
And
Who's the twin brother? Who?
Who?
Never
We
met
don't
him
know.
before.
It's undefined.
Pietro. Not my
He who must
Pietro.
not be named. He who must not be named.
I was very surprised they mentioned his name because I was literally like joking to myself.
Who
like,
is
it's
Pietro?
called WandaVision, but they're not
He
going to
who
mention
must
his
not be
brother
named.
once. They
Wanda
never did.
Quicksilver. So.
He who must blur that, beep that, beep.
If this
beep
is
that.
if this is Wanda's like perfect reality she's making, why didn't she bring her brother back?
Because she
Does
doesn't
really
have the dead
want
body.
her bro-
Okay.
the dead-
We'll go later. We'll go later. So yeah, so Wanda figures out you're not supposed to be here, and then she just yeets her out of like her like
Just
dimensional
Which is revealed in the
television thing.
Oh yeah,
which is revealed in the next episode. And then Vision starts to get kind of like, ooh, what's going on here? And then the episode ends.
Yeah.
The best episode of the series so far.
I respectively disagree.
What do you think the first episode is
If
better?
anything, I strongly disagree.
Why?
Whoa.
This was a great episode.
No, it was.
All it was
It
missing
was very
good.
slow. It was very slow. I feel like.
That's a sitcom.
And then they packed it all in at like the last 5 minutes.
To be fair,
that's what sitcoms do. So I mean,
to be fair, I do like the second one better because I think Vision is just. I don't think that's the best we've ever seen of Vision. That's his prime right there, the '60s.
but the Gum Vision.
Yes, Gum
the best
Vision is
character in the TV show.
yeah. So now let's go along to episode 4.
Woo!
Woo! Episode 4 starts out. I don't even remember where it's. Oh yeah, it starts out with
The blip.
the blip.
No, the reverse snap.
Yeah,
No Far From Home spoilers. So the blip happened, and Monica Rambeau comes back because this is Hulk snap. Just for those of you who know.
Yeah.
And it really shows it gives you a whole new perspective that wasn't Far From Home's perspective of the blip and how much it impacted
Imagine
lives.
watching Far From Home. Imagine watching Far From Home.
Imagine being a Spider-Man fan and seeing more Venom in Spider-Man movies. Okay.
I mean, the movie.
For context, Patty's only seen Spider-Man 3 and Venom.
It's a great movie. It's a great movie. It's a great movie.
That's where people just click off it. Okay.
Me saying
Since Austin's not here, Patty's here to give the bad takes.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Spider-Man 3 is amazing.
Spider-Man 3 is a masterpiece.
No! No!
I just
Please
got the whole
stop
Spider-Man community pissed.
So yeah, Monica Rambeau returns from the snap. She finds out her mother died in the movie that we don't talk about.
What do you mean, Captain Marvel? It's not even that bad.
Pretty sure.
Yes, it has like tons of
the
weird
side characters
plot
carry it.
holes and weird plot things that are going on, and that like Captain Marvel is basically a villain. But like we don't talk about that.
You say it's pretty good, but you just named everything wrong with it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mind.
You gotta
it.
appreciate the bad.
I mean, yeah, that's
No,
what
you
I'm
don't.
doing.
Like Spider-Man
If
3,
anything,
you just
don't
have to.
appreciate the bad.
Spider-Man 3 is a bad.
Okay.
Some weird like He hasn't spent
Okay, can
all
we
its
please,
money
guys?
on the
This is a
Sandman.
WandaVision review. This
1
is a
month
WandaVision.
later. 1 month later, and she's at SWORD, which stands for. That's an acronym if you didn't know.
Yeah, that's an acronym.
It's definitely an
Don't know
acronym.
what it's for. It's definitely an acronym.
It's not SHIELD, as long as it isn't. It's already better than SHIELD, but we'll get into that later.
Sword and Shield.
Is that a Pokemon? Okay. Woo isn't in Sword. Okay.
Who
So
wasn't
she
in the
like.
first 5 minutes of the episode? Oh,
So
I'm
she
actually makes it bad.
exists. She talks to a guy, and the guy is a guy that works for SWORD, I guess. And I guess it's like they just had some random dark humor jokes. It's like, oh yeah, no one was here to like take my place. That's how I'm in charge. It's like, yeah, funny. So that stuff happens, but the real
She
thing
can't
is
go to
that
space.
yeah, no space.
There's
No
a
space,
missing
she got
person
grounded, she got
incident.
But the thing is, the 1 month later part. That's what's really intriguing, because if this all happens 1 month later, we saw Wanda at Tony's funeral. So I'm like, did she leave the funeral and just have a mental breakdown on the way to New Jersey?
Or she has a mental breakdown at the funeral because she starts remembering about Tony Stark.
She
dead,
literally,
and
literally,
then
Hawkeye had that
Vision's
whole
dead.
conversation with her, and then she walks away completely, dropping everything.
That wasn't.
Yes.
Well, I mean, when you think about it, her parents died, her brother died, Vision's the only thing she held on to, and then he's
He died.
dead. We'll get into that later. Okay.
Ah!
I'm just gonna keep saying that. So she's driving, and then she comes to Westview, not Eastview, Westview,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
the greatest character in the show, he's here. Woo!
Woo!
Woo is here to
You better
save the
woo
series.
for woo.
I'm kidding.
Save the series.
The
No, it just
series
makes
is
the
already
series
amazing.
Better, yeah. Just makes it 5 stars.
He walks up, has the greatest character development in the entire show.
Yes.
The quick
The
magic.
magic trick.
I wasn't here to see your guys' reaction, or at least,
Oh,
yeah.
me and Chris.
That was the most hype part of the episode. Me and Patty were watching it together with the watch party function, and we were in a Discord call and we started screaming. And they showed the trick.
Oh, dude. That was so
So
good.
that happened. The police officers are clueless. They're like, "Huh, what's Westview?" It's like a giant sign right next to them. It's like, what? Then you'll find out the drone is from the second
Helicopter.
episode, the helicopter
Well, it's
drone.
a drone though, but it's a drone.
Well, oh yeah, that's true.
But it
It
turns
It's a drone in a
but it
helicopter.
like
It
things
turns
shift
into
back.
a toy
Yeah, but
helicopter.
we'll get to all of that. So then, boom, 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 and then this girl from Thor shows up, which I'm like, okay, I mean,
Mm.
Oh.
Can I have coffee?
So while we were watching, we were like, oh, great, everything's going great. And then she showed up. And I got angry that they had to bring her back.
well, they're bringing back Natalie Portman in Thor 4, that's an Avengers level threat movie, so they had to bring
Christian
someone
Bale's
back.
gonna be the villain.
But I really like what they're doing with all the side characters, just like teaming up for the series as part of the Sword. That's why Sword's better than Shield. Sorry, Nick Fury, but
Who isn't
for
a
this-
side character? In the comics, he's the leader of the Atlas Foundation.
Okay. So they show up, and then because she's like totally a developed character that is a nerd, and yeah.
Yes,
So-
he's totally developed into this great character that everybody
Yes.
loves.
Yes.
Yes.
And then she finds out it's a sitcom, and then Woo's like, "You telling me the universe created a sitcom starring 2 adventures?" And then that's it. Woo's amazing. And then, yeah, and then there's a montage of them, and then it's like they're piecing together all the stuff from the episodes,
They're
and they're piecing
grabbing.
it
They're
together.
realizing people are like
From
indirectly getting held hostage. I guess.
Yeah.
They also find out that
That
someone's
normally live in
rewinding everything. Someone's like making it.
Yeah, someone's
even
just
know.
skipping like what we see from episode 2, they
And
don't
3.
see at all. Yeah, it just gets cut out for them.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Later we
So-
learn who's doing that. But we'll get there.
Do we learn?
Do we?
Do we?
Do
We
we?
have an idea, but do we?
Do we?
Do we?
Yes,
Do
we
we?
do.
No, we don't.
Okay, so then the B guy, I really want to like.
Hazmat suit turns into a beekeeper.
No, but like the jump rope at the end of the rope.
That made no sense. They don't have real rope in the 60s or the 80s.
That's what I was saying.
If that's consistent, because, well, like, so.
Because it's connected, Jackson. Jackson thinks that you can take stuff out of there and it'll still be in its old time version because of the rope.
But I don't know
Would
if
be though,
But
because
that's
the
not
jump
true
rope.
because when Rambo flew out, she turned back to her normal self.
no, she still had the clothes on, so that's why I'm thinking: if Vision walks out, is he alive?
Oh, he's definitely dead.
That's why when I
Yeah,
showed that, I'm
because
like, are they
Wanda
hinting towards
sees-
that?
But Wanda sees Vision dead. So
Or does she?
it's-
But we'll get into that
No,
later.
she
Okay.
uses her magic to make him appear alive.
Yeah.
But in actuality,
But the
Hey,
thing
hey.
is, like, why is like
Wait,
Vision?
wait,
isn't alive?
wait. We gotta go. We gotta get there. We gotta get there. So we see a board, and then they're like, "Let's do this." So like that's like part of the montage. They're piecing together all the different characters in the town. Everyone has an ID, even Mr. Hart. Everyone has an ID except for Agnes. So is she like
Agnes
one
seems
point
like
in the
she knows
trees?
too much.
She
Yeah.
obviously
Agnes-
knows what's going on here.
Trailers before,
A-
before the
I
first
feel
episode
like-
he knew.
Yeah, Agnes knows too much, in which she told Herb. Because I feel like now Herb knows too much.
Maybe it's maybe she is keeping control of all the citizens. Maybe all the citizens were like they all lived here before.
They definitely.
What
did.
if she is the villain?
In Westview?
She could be the villain
I don't want there to be
because she like in the
We were
trailer
talking
she
about this in the last
knows.
review.
I just
In the-
there's got.
In the
I have a
trailer
feeling
she
there's something else
knows. In the trailer she knows that Vision is dead, technically. So she's self-aware. She knows what this reality is. It's just like, was she
Is
someone
she-
in the town, or is she helping?
Is she someone outside of the town? Is she part of Sword? Is she?
Okay,
What is
so
Is she Loki?
so we
Is she-
see
What?
the things that we saw Wanda's point of view appear in Sword's point of view. For an example, when Dr. Wu is trying to communicate with Wanda
It's not Captain America. Don't worry.
through the radio, we see that.
Can you
Wanda.
hear me?
Wanda.
Wanda, can you hear me? Wanda.
Wanda. Okay, and then we see the beekeeper. What you were talking about before.
Yeah.
He comes.
I like how it like he like turns his head and he sees WandaVision. I was like, that was just creepy. Cause like
That was
the
cool.
it like did some weird thing with the camera.
Mhm.
Continue.
The drone. We already talked about that. Was there anything else that did interact besides Rambo?
Let's just go to Rambo. Is it
Okay,
Skrull?
so
Is
they
Vision
realized-
dead?
They realize Rambo is undercover in there.
Mhm.
Which as an agent would be I think makes sense.
Yeah.
To get more information. And then so as we see in episode 3, she soon gets to Wanda and then kind of messes up and ends up saying something that the people in Westview wouldn't know about being Ultron.
Unless you're Agnes.
Or they know, but she made them like all forget, or she made them all playing this game.
Yeah,
or
probably.
something.
Yeah. I think like forget or something.
Yeah.
Because then
Just
at that point
something
they
like
would be
that.
like, "Why the heck am I in the '60s right now?"
Yeah.
You know.
I feel like half
Unless
the
they're all
town knows
slaves.
something is wrong.
Or they're all dead. Okay, continue. No one screenshot that.
So
No one
Wanda,
screenshot that.
so Wanda realizes Rambo's not a part of this, and then she's like, "Well, ha, Control Delete," and then kind of just
She
deletes
threw
him.
her through like 3 walls and fences and
Delete.
Just and then she
Control Z.
fixes
No. If
everything.
And then
anything,
she
it's
control Z's right there.
No.
She
It's
control Z.
ban. It's ban Rambo, and then she's like, "Oh, I gotta." Which you could make the argument, wouldn't they hear all those stuff breaking when Vision was talking to the neighbors outside? It's a
They already
sitcom,
know.
though. It's a sitcom.
it's a
Well, I
sitcom.
mean,
Don't worry about that.
oh,
It's a
okay.
sitcom.
So
It's also Marvel. No civilian hears anything.
so
Oh,
Unless we're talking about Far From Home. Okay, let's not talk about Far From Home right.
okay, so yeah, she puts it back together, and then we come to the realization that Wanda is doing this, as we did predict in last week's review. Amazing. We literally did.
Oh, like I had my other theories.
Oh, with your devil.
No, that's Jackson.
Oh,
Jackson.
that's
devil's
gonna happen.
involved.
That's gonna happen.
Okay,
The
so
hexagons.
yeah,
This is
Wanda
just
is
the
aware
Hexagons.
that
This
she's
is the
in
House of
here
M.
and she's keeping them out because this is like her perfect world.
Mm-hmm.
So
Then the scary part happens.
let's give our thoughts about this.
I was like, oh my god. Wait.
Oh,
wait, are we not gonna talk about? We're not gonna.
No. We give our thoughts about the episode and then we can go into like theories and stuff.
Well, no, we haven't gotten to the.
To where
Vision walks through the door, and then he's like, and then he's dead, and I'm like,
yeah.
I literally jumped. I was like,
I want the heck.
So Wanda, like remembering the past.
Yeah, Wanda loses her reality for a second. It seems like.
Mm-hmm. And she starts remembering. She's like, shoot, Vision's dead. Then she turns around.
Vision is also starting to figure out something, and that's weird in itself. That, like.
Is he conscious? Is he a walking dead body?
The subconscious part of her is starting to.
Is it all the Mind Stone?
That this isn't
I have no idea.
Not.
It could be.
No.
In the trailer, it's like yellow light.
No, it's no.
All right, let's
TV
get on
spot
to
that
review
released,
and theories of the episodes.
No. Now our review.
Yeah, reviews and theories.
Okay, so review episode 4. All right, I feel like both of you aren't gonna like this, but personally, I think the overall structure of it, although executed like relatively well, I don't think it was a good idea because I felt like the entirety of this episode was exhibition or hey, you remember that happened earlier? Well, let's explain it now.
I kind of wish it was later. Like, I kind of wish we would keep the mysterious vibe for a couple more episodes.
Well, they had to do this so people would actually continue to watch the series.
Yeah,
it's the mysteriousness, though. Like, I mean, personally, I like the mysteriousness of everything. How it's all a mystery.
I felt like we already knew. Like, they were.
Yeah, we also kind of already had our theories. Like, we didn't. I'd like to have more.
I just hope they continue that now that we know what's on the other side of the story with Sword versus Wanda and Vision. Yeah. Like, we switch back between both of those and not just have a whole episode of just WandaVision and then a whole episode of Sword. Because that's what I'm worried about. I feel like they're definitely going to do that. And
I feel like these episodes are going to be a little bit different, where it might be one of each, but it's going to be more of in WandaVision, Vision starting to figure out stuff, and the neighbors starting to do stuff, and then on the outside is what's happening with Wu. and stuff like that. But I have a
Yes.
feeling we'll probably get
Only Woo. We don't care
Pat-
about anyone else.
Yes.
Only Woo.
Patty,
but
did
I
you
also
see?
have a feeling.
So there was like a trailer or TV spot that released right after the newest episode later in the day, and they showed some interesting stuff from future episodes.
I know. I
For
saw
an
that.
example, apparently Sword gets a giant battering ram and
Yeah.
starts charging into the town at Westview one point. Vision, we see Vision like starting to walk out.
Wait a second. What if like the battering ram, like if someone tries to battering ram into there, maybe like that's when things, because we know that things are gonna start like switching, and then
Breaking.
Wanda's gonna like revert them back. Maybe like that
Yeah.
starts happening, because I feel like everything goes wrong when she's like distressed in some way.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be seeing the two sides of the story like collide way more.
Yeah.
I think what they're gonna do is they might have one or two shots of Sword, but I don't think they're gonna have that big of a part. Also, Quicksilver is supposed to be in this, the 2000s X-Men Quicksilver in this series. Well, the actor's in it. We don't know what he is. He's definitely gonna be Quicksilver, and I just want him to show up as Quicksilver and be like, "I'm Quicksilver," and then she just kills him.
All right. Well, I want to get
Because I'm wondering, what if he's like a citizen of the town, and then maybe he's self-aware.
I don't know. We'll figure that out.
No, I
But,
don't want the old actor Quicksilver because that means
Anyway,
that
the
X-Men
devil.
movies
No.
are
House
involved
of
with
M.
the MCU. That's just a rabbit hole I don't want to go
Okay,
down.
on to the
so-
devil. The devil's obviously
No, shut up.
the
Shut
devil's
up.
gonna have a huge role in
Time.
Spider-Man 3.
No, we said not to mention. No. No.
When the devil is the villain, I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna go into Spider-Man 3, which means I'm gonna have to go into Far From Home spoilers. So, stuff.
Kill me.
We got to
now.
deal with this guy. Okay.
All right.
So what were you saying, Patty?
So I have a couple theories.
Oh,
One of them is So like there's.
Woo's gonna live
this-
to the end.
Yes.
Or will it, if he dies, it's the worst
No,
series.
he can't. He can't. He has to make the Atlas Foundation. To knock off Avengers that are all Chinese.
Yeah,
Yes.
they'll be developed in Shang-Chi.
Can you
right?
please get to the
Yeah,
theories, Patty?
All right. So the first one is So in the comic books, there's this like House of M that Wanda and Vision make, where it's protected for all mutants. Well, there's also in the energy source where Wanda has it. It's the energy of a Big Bang. Now, when I forgot her name, the woman gets shot out of the town.
Rambo.
Yeah, when she gets out of the town, she could get powers from that, which would coincide with the comics because she gets powers in the comics. Which also when the
Scarlet Witch.
when the town blows up, we could be seeing
The town's gonna blow up.
Yeah, like her reality disperses in a Big Bang, which
Sort of as
then leads into
Oh,
the
Big Bang.
mutants getting their powers. And now the mutants
That's
and Deadpool are a part of the MCU.
that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. The mutants is gonna happen.
Or the
There's
then
no
there's another
reason.
theory where it breaks and then it becomes the multiverse.
There's no reason why the Sword director would say it has the power of the Big Bang if they weren't gonna throw in the mutants.
Exactly.
If they
Or
weren't gonna create the
multiverse.
mutants.
Or multiverse.
I mean, that's gonna happen anyway. So
But I think that the multiverse will either break open with the mutants, or that the multiverse will just happen in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, or Spider-Man 3, which
So
yeah, those are my theories.
I know we were talking about having a villain of the series. So although I do think Agnes is gonna pose a threat at some time, I still
I
don't.
don't think she's a villain. I honestly don't know. She's
Well,
kind
not
of the
looking for
outlier
sword.
in this series.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
she's not a part of the town.
What
Yeah.
if she's actually just the Kimmy of the series? And
No,
See,
definitely
they
not.
couldn't find her in any of their databases. So
She knows that Vision's dead.
I
According to
don't know
trailer.
what she's gonna. I don't.
She's gonna do something in this movie she's gonna have a big she has a big role in the series already, but
I just.
we
It's
know
weird
this.
that there's only like 4 episodes left, and it feels like
5.
next episode should end. Like,
What if the multiverse just boom, and then all the people are coming out of the portals, and it's a whole lot of fun in Multiverse of Madness, and Sam Raimi's directing the movie, so Tobey Maguire has to be in the movie, and
shut up.
you know,
The only way Spider-Man 3 can be good is if Tobey Maguire dances.
No,
That's
it's
my
gonna be
hot
good.
takes.
It's gonna be good.
No.
That's my hot takes.
Tom Holland said today was an
Or if
amazing, historic day.
Or Mr. Negative is in the movie. I will respect Sony if Mr. Negative is in the movie. And
I mean,
not for like a mere 5 seconds. Like an actual
The
villain.
post-credit scene.
I mean, if he's gonna become a bigger villain later on, hey,
I mean,
I'm all
the
for it.
far from home
Negative,
post-credit scenes, those are good.
Why have Mr. Negative in the MCU if he already played such a vital role in Spider-Man PS4?
Rhino's in that game. Enough said.
That doesn't explain. Okay.
Well, Electro's coming, Jamie Foxx, Electro. Oh, I can't wait for the Spider-Man 3 news.
And
Okay,
Electro played a
can wait.
kind of big role.
Wanda's supposed to be a big part in Multiverse of Madness, probably the villain. Or like a side villain. Maybe she turns into like an Agnes type person.
Who?
Wanda.
Wanda is
They
not
do
going to be the villain of Multiverse.
She's not going to be the villain.
I don't think she's going to be the good guy.
Yeah, but she's not going to be the villain. She's just going to be there.
I think she is.
She's going to be.
I think
I don't
she's
know
just
what
going
you
to be
guys are
there.
talking about. She's probably going to help Doctor Strange do something.
Definitely not. She's going to be too grief-stricken with her reality blowing up.
Yeah, and creating the X-Men.
Or
and the
she's
Fantastic
just gonna
Four.
have a normal arc.
Because that's how the Fantastic Four is made. I don't know if you
Yes.
knew. What? That's how they're going to make.
Fantastic Four and the X-Men are made.
Yep. Right there. WandaVision.
Or the multiverse.
Okay, does anyone have
opens
any
and then
theories
the
relating
X-Men.
to actual WandaVision, or should we end this soon?
Yeah,
my theory is that a sitcom starring 2 Avengers is going to create the multiverse.
So her reality breaks, the multiverse happens, and then Deadpool and all the X-Men come in.
Yeah.
And Deadpool's just like, oh my god, I'm in the MCU. We need that line. We need
I saw
be in
a
Deadpool 3 or
post somewhere
something.
that was something like along the lines of that there should be a scene in Deadpool 3 about him trying to get into a portal for Avengers Endgame.
I told you that. I literally told you that.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did. I told you that.
I don't know.
Well, that's a great way to end the video.
I told you that like a month ago.
That's a great way to wrap it up. Thank you guys
for watching. We'll come back with episode 4.
Whoa.
5 and 6.
Whoa. In the comments down below, tell us if you want to do the last 3 as one video, or do we want to leave the finale for like one video? Because that could probably be a whole video, to be honest.
Yeah, probably will be. So like, comment, and subscribe.
And join Discord. So Christian, don't forget to post the link.
Great way to end. All right, see you guys.
See ya.